Alright, I'm going to do another autopilot demonstration. So get the car driving along, it's just city streets, just double tap whenever you see the steering wheel right now, you can activate it. The only time you usually won't see that is if there's not a proper line on there, it won't show the autopilot. Now this is in the city, so if any of these lights turn, I am going to have to brake. This one's going to stay green, so I'm going to be able to go through it. That's fine. It will flash at me every now and again like there. Just apply a light thing. You just have to apply. The slower you take, you get a little green. It set the speed at 34 there because I was going pretty slow, so I can roll this up and increase it. I'm just going to go to 50 just because I'm doing a demo here. Like I said before, when it dropped down, the longer you touch the wheel, the blue screen will start to come down. Right now you can see it's seeing two perfect areas. It sees the cars in front of me. See the truck passing me on the left, it sees it. When you're driving along, again, it's a green light, so it's going to go through it. It would go through it whether it was a red or green light because I just had the autopilot on, but that's fine. Another thing that you'll notice is right now my car is set at 2 chevrons, I think it is, of the car distance that it's going, and you set that with this from going left to right. So the further you put it away, the further it'll stay away from the car. This one here is coming up to a red light, but there's going to be no cars. I'm going to go into the lane where the cars are here and put it back on. So I'm back on. So if I haven't really set it close, it's going to come, I'm not going very fast right now. It's going to come to a pretty good stop. If I was going faster, you would really notice it. But the further that you put this away, the less dramatic that stop will be. So if somebody's finding it kind of like scary, oh my god, am I going to hit that car in front of me, put this a lot further away, like a 7, and you won't feel that quite as bad. It'll be much more gradual. So that light has turned green, so the car is going to go now on its own, not driving or whatever. I usually keep my foot pretty close to the brake pedals just to help out. This road here, the one lane ends there and merges over. I would not probably trust the autopilot over there. I usually try to stick to the inner lanes because I know the area. It's just a lot safer. The road widened out there, you can see, and it's going to straighten itself out here. I find, there's the apply thing, I find this really, amazing for just even, as long as you have a commute like this where there's not a lot of stop signs. This is a great way to get to work. I mean, I'm not saying that you could look at your phone or should be doing anything like that, but it just takes one less thing about it, and you're still, I normally have my hands on the wheel. We're still paying attention. You're just adding extra measures of security to your driving in case there's something you just don't see. Some kid come running out with a ball, or some guy decides he wants to cut out in front of you. This car is also watching, so it's not only you watching now, the car is watching as you drive, right, to catch the cars stopping in front of you. Like I said, I wish it would have stop sign awareness. That would be amazing. I do like the new ping to go because it just, you're not paying attention, you're stopped a long time, you're looking at something, you're going through your glove box, the car beeps and you're okay, I gotta go. This car here in front of me is going off to the left, and so this car should speed up. I'll set it up to a little higher. The takeoff speed at these intersections goes is not the full throttle that you would normally, that this car can do. It's a more gradual takeoff, but it's still pretty good. It's catching up to that car above me. This coming up here is probably one of the more amazing areas that I love of this feature, because it's going to be a really windy road, and I just think that this car handles it really well. It gets a bit close to the edge sometimes when it's going around this bend, but it's pretty phenomenal. I mean, this is where I take people and show them how good this is, how amazing this is. I'm going to slow down because it is a pretty steep incline. This guy's going to turn here, so it's going to stop for me here. It's going to go once he's gone. It's a pretty dramatic stop, but there it goes again. Guy right up behind me because I did a pretty decent stop there. So I'm going to drop this down to about 48. Right now that's kilometers an hour, just for people watching in miles. I don't know the quick conversion. If you watch that steering wheel go around this corner, that is phenomenal. Absolutely amazing that it handles and sees these things. It cuts in a little close for me on the side corners, but this is just great. If you watch that steering wheel go around this corner, that is phenomenal, like absolutely amazing that it handles and sees these things. It cuts in a little close for me on the side corners, but this is just great. And see that stop there? That was pretty sudden. Again, if you look at my things, I had that set to 2. So to prevent that, just increase that. So that was a pretty dramatic stop, but you can change that and make it a less dramatic stop. Still fine to go through this light because it's turned there. But yeah, like that's definitely something that somebody had questioned to me before, and said, another person that I was talking to when I was driving my plugging my Tesla in is like, God, I don't like it when it brakes that hard. But yeah, just increase that distance and then this car will do a better job. I think this next one is going to be a red light by the time I get there, so I'll just speed up here, and I've increased the thing here. See, now it's seeing that car stop. It's a much more gradual stop than that last one you see. I'm going to make a left turn here, so I'm going to disengage this. So yeah, oh sorry, just for an example there. Okay, so I disengaged this by turning left, but what it does not disengage, cruise control. So the car, when I got to that light and I pulled over, it was actually going to go back up to that speed. So that's something to remember. Just because you indicate to go over here and change lanes, it doesn't take you out of the autopilot drive. Remember that when you're doing when you're driving this. So I'm going to go up here another hill. It's got lots of cool turns, so I'm going to engage. There we go, got it. Okay, so it's at 38. I'm going to go up to a little higher, but again, this is a very windy hill. You can see the steering wheel turning. I love it. It's so cool the way it just sees the road like that. There's a car coming around. It's staying far enough away. I'm going 55 kilometers an hour right now, going up the, oh, so I missed the turn. If you miss that, another thing there, it will kick you out of autopilot. It'll say, probably for the rest of your ride, it'll just throw you out if you're not paying attention. Or if you just do anything that's really erratic, it's going to throw you out. Like if you're not paying attention, if you do anything stupid and it really starts beeping at you, it's going to kick you out. And I find it kicks you out not for the full drive. If you really want to get back in, pull into a gas station, stop the car and restart it up again, and it'll go. Now, a couple other points. That indication of touching it and making it go or not go, there's a few different things you can do. Like the next time it does one here, I'll just show you there. If I just touch that engage, or you turn up the volume a little bit, those are also things that shows the car that you're being aware and watching, and it will engage autopilot again. I'm going to take you out to the highway next, so show you some highway driving, go over that. I hope you like this video. I'm going to do a couple, probably a set of 3 here. I think I'm going to do 2 autopilots and then two on the city. And then I got another video of just showing you some speed increases on the highway. Thanks a lot for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe.